the central point in my message concerned the emerging European architecture in the year 2014. And my central point was that to be able to understand how we can proceed into the future, we ought to have a better grasp of what has preceded this. More concretely, I believe one has to understand the evolution of the European integration project and the governance of the European Union, including its architecture, in terms of three phases and three steps. The first one extending from the 1950s, the moment of the creation of the Union, to the Treaty of Maastricht. The second from the Treaty of Maastricht to 1999 and 2004, 5-year period. And the third one from the Treaty of Lisbon forward. The two dimensions across which one has to understand all that is that in the early phases of the Union, the dimension of efficiency took precedence over the issue of representation and democracy. But from the Treaty of Maastricht onward, the democratic logic intervenes and becomes increasingly powerful and brings us down to the present. A second dimension to take into account is the relationship between, if you please, intergovernmentalism and supranationalism. Again, my argument has been that supranationalism was in fact dominant down to 1999, 2004. Intergovernmentalism has taken precedence since then. And as we move forward, the great challenge is how do we recalibrate the relationship between supranationalism and intergovernmentalism by taking into account the vastly more complex institutional setting that has in fact emerged from Lisbon, with a very assertive parliament and the expressing supranationalism and a very powerful European Council. My conclusion is the challenge before us lies with the Juncker Commission. Will the Juncker Commission, in terms of what Mr. Juncker has expounded upon and explained, be able to in fact revert to an earlier model where the Commission will be able to play a central role in moving forward, or will that prove to be unfeasible and the intergovernmental logic will continue to prevail?